Hi, this is KV, and this is the moon phase report for Taurus. So, right now for you, things are going to be very much, you're kind of probably sitting here kind of really thinking about your values or what you do value in life and what you would like more of in life. And there's something that's going to relate to the other. So this can be like something will be shown to you through a partnership. Something is going to open you to needing to maybe do some inner work and go beneath the layers and kind of check out what you're doing that's keeping you from manifesting some of these things that really honor who you are. And the core of what this one could be is something with self-love. And it can just be like there's something like a thought that is operating in your system that's not really putting yourself first, because you do have the habit to do that, of putting everybody else first and then you're fine with being last. So it could be something where you're just doing that too much and it's kind of like taking care of everybody else, but like you're getting the last serving and it's not really much, but you're not complaining, of course, because you're just like, no, that's okay. You know, I'm not going to speak up. I'll get mine when it's time. But like right now, it's not really telling you to do that. You know, the planets really want you to figure out what is going on that's keeping you in that space, that you aren't more like a Leo who's like, hey, my needs need to be taken care of, you know, so you're always like, your needs first, let me take care of you. So there's just something that, like, you know, that is a great and beautiful thing about you, but maybe you do need to put yourself more first and, you know, see how amazing and wonderful you are and how much we all love you, and, you know, just kind of build your self-confidence a little bit with that one. And something about this. Now, most likely the way that you're gonna get this message is through a friend, and we will call me your friend here. They're just gonna kind of open you to something. It could even be like where you're in a group situation and you observe something going on with other participants and you get something, it hits something in you that you're like, I do that. And maybe you'll look at it and be like, gosh, that's such a mean thing to say about yourself, or that's such a hateful way to think about it. Something that'll just open you up to maybe understanding that you need to be more gentle with yourself and how you self-talk and the words that you say, like, I can never do this, or I'm not good at that. That's when I always catch in people, or I'm just not good with computers, or I can't figure that out. I'm like, no, don't say that. You're going to permanently create this block that's never going to let you. Or just saying like, I always have such a difficult time when I try to do anything on the computer. It's like, well, then now you're going to have a difficult time every single time. You know, so really kind of checking out those words you're using and making sure they're honoring who you are. Because this is really important. So the key, or not the key, but the way this might come to you, it might not come so organically, but through you. It's not going to come so organically through you. It's going to come through somebody else who's just, even a friend who's just going to like kind of say that to you. Do you realize you're always saying that? And that's not the truth. And that's not what you really want to have happen. So it could be coming through that, but definitely look for it coming outside of yourself, but it's going to affect you and hit you to the core. And the whole point of all of this is for you to be better able to express your creative nature, for you to find love, because sex is kind of tied into this, and kind of finding someone new if you're not already in a partnership, but kind of rebirthing this renaissance of, you know, your love nature is something that is kind of, there's going to be this desire to kind of take things to the depth like that, and you just getting real can open that. You know, you just getting real and being more loving with yourself You know, you're always, like I said, you're going to touch and do whatever they want first, you know. So maybe just like allowing somebody else to savor you and devour you and take care of you first is something that you're really going to need to kind of shift you into this new space. But like I said, it's so that you can come together with somebody else, express your creative nature more clearly, and just feel more joy in your life. Just feel more like, gosh, life is amazing, you know, and there's something hidden that's beneath a layer that is keeping you from fully walking and knowing that expression of life is amazing. Like you should be walking out every day and looking like you just fell in love. You know, that is an energy we can all have on a daily basis, believe it or not. It's really pretty crazy. I just got accused of that the other day, like because of my energy, and I'm like, gosh, no, I just love my life, and you know, it's all amazing, and I love what I'm doing, you know. So there's always going to be some area that you need to have to build upon that starts this whole thing going. So even like, you know, recognize if you are doing what you love already, like if you already have that piece, awesome, you have the foundation, you know, and then it's just one thing after another can be built upon that. Yours is though, so say the career one, maybe you have that one, but right below it, the true foundation is your self-love, you know, and honoring yourself and expecting the best and expecting to be treated like a queen or a king, you know. That's something too, you definitely deserve that. And, you know, maybe you just need to kind of examine some words that you're using and, you know, induce them with some love. Also with this too, there can be the money factor and debts, and so this can be something too where you're just saying the wrong words that are surrounding money. So you may always be saying, I never have money, I never have enough, oh my gosh, there's always so many bills, oh my gosh, everything I make instantly goes out to bills. You know, saying all those things is reinforcing it, and especially in these new world energies. So you don't want to do that. Even if you don't have money, you need to say you do, you know. I have it where like I don't even like think about money. I have this new total shift thing that happened, you know, 8-9 months ago. But and I just spend, and I'll be with people and they're like, oh my gosh, you're gonna spend that much for coconut water? You know, I'm like, but it's real coconut water. Of course I am. Of course I'm gonna get a coconut and crack it open, you know, or just things like that. You know, it's like, don't watch what you're saying about them. You know, me, like, I don't even look at the price. I go, I want that one, you know, and because I do that, the money just always keeps flowing in. Somebody needs help. Oh, do you need help? Here's some money. You know, so be loose with the money, but always know that there's so much more coming. There's so much more available. And also, like, even if you are doing something that's like self-employed, you don't know when that money is coming. So why are you going to try to cut off the flow by being like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have enough to pay the rent? Instead say, oh my gosh, the money of course is going to come in to pay the rent. And then let it go and allow that flow to come in, because it will. You sent it out there, so it will come back. So think about these thoughts around money, sex, love, partnerships, their stuff versus your stuff. But think about the underlying factor of all those things in relation to bringing in more happiness into your life and being more creative and like feeling more joy about life. So what are those things? What is going on with those things that you are saying and believing or have a core value around that are actually keeping them from your life? You know, even if it's something like, oh, you can't make a living doing something like that. You know, something like, don't cut that off. I mean, truthfully, if it is your thing to do, and if it is something that relates to what your purpose is, if the moment you embrace it and accept it as your purpose, the money will flow in, the business will flow in, the people will show up. So if it is in alignment with what you are here to do, the universe will be like, hell yeah, she's got it, he's got it, so let me bring them what they need, you know? So do some inner work on this one right now. See how you're shortchanging yourself through what you're saying, or also what you think about yourself, your whole self-love factor, you know. Think about if your words are really as honoring for you as they are for others. Because we all know we're loved when we have a Taurus in our life. You know, there's no question about that. They're buying us things. They're always thinking of us. They want to take care of us. They want to cook us those meals and pamper us like a Cancer does. But this is we need some attention on you now. You know, we can all take care of ourselves in a way. So you don't need to worry about us right now, okay? So you take care of you, because we want to see you manifesting all the things you deserve. And it's just in a switch of something you're saying, and you need to see it in a better way. You need to see yourself in a higher light. You need to be like, I am awesome. You need to be like Leo, how they're all like, hey, I'm the best. I'm the best. I mean, that's every Leo has that number one thought in their being up front. I am the best. So you maybe need to take on a little of that. Let's all take a little bit of that from them so they can be a little more humble and on the down low. And we'll take a little bit of that and then feed all of us with that, like, I'm awesome. Like, I want you to keep saying that. And we'll work on that more with the new moons, because on the new moon we'll do the affirmations. We'll be setting in stone, you know, what you really want to be expressing about yourself and wanting other people to see about you. And also, too, I'm working on a new product that I have a couple more now I can sell, but it's I'll probably talk about it on the new moon readings. But it's a new moon book, and it's so amazing. And it has like it's going to be a whole year of new moons. It has the 1 to 10 list of what you're going to write that you are bringing into your life. It'll tell you where the new moon is, what time it's coming, what degree it's coming in, and then on the opposite page you have a vision board. An area where you're going to do a vision board. So you'll cut out all the things that you want, and then it'll go along with your list, and then there will be all these other pages where over the month you can write back or respond about what has manifested, how you have turned that around, what did show up. And every month you'll do this, and you'll have this total support system, one where you can look back and see what manifested, see what you still need to work on, see what you still need to change. So it'll be a really kind of therapeutic healing thing. Like, I already started mine, and I can't put it down, and you can't stop turning the pages, and you can't stop playing with it. So it's cool because you're so in there of what you want to bring into your life. You're so involved and engaged with what you want to bring into your life. So if you do want to check those out, I have those on my Etsy account at Aquarius Nation, and you can go get you one. Okay, so we will talk about these new moons. We will talk about the new moon in 2 weeks, and just go in there and find those culprits right now. And then come the new moon, we'll make the affirmations, and you'll wipe those out. You'll do the 180 view of how you really want it to be, and then we'll make this happen. All right, you have a beautiful full moon. I will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.